Prayan was playing against an 896 rated opponent. Prayan was white. He played e4. Prayan's rating is 961. After this game, that is. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and Prayan, being the Ruy Lopez fan, would play bishop to b5. No, he played bishop b5. He played the class opening in the stranger game as well. Nice. Opponent plays the main line a6. Hope nobody has forgotten this.
Exchange variation.
No, main line. Ian plays the exchange and he gets very good positions. So he continues that. Yeah. Bishop a4. Opponent plays b5, bishop back, and then d6, like a quiet move. Main move is knight f6. Now Prayan plays knight
Good
c2.
positions after exchange variation.
You play takes and c3 d4. Same c3 d4, you get a good sender. You don't have the two bishops, but you have the sender.
Okay.
He played against you and he got a
So,
good position.
What's the way to stop it?
You pin the knight, like yesterday somebody did against him. So the sender is not that solid if the knight is not defending this. That's what happened yesterday. But yeah, now Prayan played a bad move here. He played knight c3. Bad move.
What to play?
c3, d4. Get the sender. But okay.
After I played that, I remembered what you said.
It should be in your veins. You don't have to remember. It should be like automatic. Knight f6, d3, g6. Opponent is fianchettoing his bishop. Prayan brings out his bishop. Opponent kicks it.
Sir, I'm noticing
Do we
that
exchange?
There's a lot of like widespread weaknesses along the sea.
Here.
So I remember I took it, then I
Yeah.
played knight
Black
b.
square weaknesses along the
Fine.
side.
Mm-hmm.
After I took it,
Yeah. Takes.
And you get a
Knight
tempo?
Yeah, he gets a tempo,
And
but he doesn't have the bishop pair now.
Yeah.
Right? Queen has to go to. There's only one square for the queen
Yeah.
to defend the d8. And now
queen
Prayan
to e6.
just makes things interesting, like not castling yet, keeping the option to castle long as well. So just keeping two options there. And now bishop to e6. Knight comes back. Prayan likes his knights. So takes.
Knights.
Okay, very important question that many people still don't understand. Do we take with the a pawn or c pawn? Ayan,
A pawn.
Kavish,
A
Srikanth.
pawn.
Why?
Because you need to capture towards the center.
Yeah, exactly. Capture towards center so that the pawns are together. One thing, and your rook will be open. C pawn taking, you will get the c file, but the pawns will be like in an awkward structure here. So
And
two
plus
different.
if you castle, your king is on the highway.
Yeah. Anyway, he would not castle there. Now opponent just moved the knight. I wonder why. He was probably expecting rook c1 and just already moved it, or he wanted to play c5 and gain space. And now Prayan should
castle.
castle. Black has to bring the bishop out now. He does that.
Fianchetto.
What should Prayan do here, guys?
Rook c1.
Yeah, rook c1, rook ac1 makes sense, but Prayan plays b4, like trying to
I
stop
was thinking
c5.
knight to d5.
Knight d5. Why get double pawns?
Exactly.
That knight is not doing anything. You're exchanging that for this. No. You're getting double pawn. No, there's no need for that. Improve your position.
Exactly.
This doesn't improve your position. Okay, so b4, castles, and Prayan gets his queen to c3. So now it's very clear the plan that we need to follow here. c5, full pressure on the c file. That's the plan, right? Because kingside attack and all is not there. There's nothing to do there. So you bring your rooks in, double the rooks, and ender.
Battery, triple battery.
Yeah, Alekine's gun we call
Triple A
it.
battery.
Okay.
I did a triple battery.
It's called
Yeah.
triple A battery.
Yeah.
Triple A
Rook
battery.
It's
c8.
called Alekine's gun.
Yeah.
No, it's called triple A battery.
Alekine's gun is when the queen is behind the two rooks and three pieces on the
Double
same
A
line.
battery, two rooks. Triple A battery,
Okay.
two rooks. and-
Okay, all right,
That's
got
OP.
it. Now, what should Prayan do? Rook c1, yeah? Prayan decides something else. He plays a4, which is also fine. He wants the a file also now.
Why?
He has the c file, he wants the a file. So, greedy guy.
I would say B3 A4 if you really have to play A4, B3 A4.
Then
Why B3?
why? To take back with the pawn.
Why?
Yeah, and you
Then you won't have the a file.
No, but
Stay
you
with the
have
You
the
ha-
pawns.
that you do. But now the problem with a4 is now c5 and pressure on the c file is no longer there. Takes, but Prayan has the a file.
This B takes.
B takes and C takes, it's good for black. No? Like pawn structure is very nice.
How
Or rook takes. I mean, the pawns are together.
the D pawn just it's helping both. Then that E pawn becomes a weakness.
D pawn becomes a weakness.
No.
Your D pawn. Yeah,
Their
D pawn
E pawn
Sir,
becomes
becomes a weakness, but
Also-
is it easier to take advantage of that weakness or your weakness? Your pawn is more weak. This pawn is defended easily with a bishop. It can be defended by a pawn. This pawn can't be defended. It's a backward pawn.
It's
So-
actually defended by the rook.
Yeah, not with the pawn, no? Not with any pawn. Black can defend with the pawn. So this is a big weakness. So
Sir,
here,
D6 is weak.
yeah, right now D6 is weak, but again you can't get to it easily. D3 is also weak. Both are weak. Both are backward. So right now, the main thing is C file play is not there anymore for Prayan, but he has got the A file. So now focus has to go to the A file. So how will you play on the A file?
K5.
Okay, Kavish.
Rook A7.
Rook A7 looks like a good move. Rook A5 is what Prayan chose, which is also good.
I choose Kavish.
He is targeting the pawn. Queen D7, and the next move is automatic. What do we do?
Rook FA1.
Yeah, you double rooks, of course.
But sir, isn't rook to B5 of the... Oh, no.
He just defended it. Okay, and now black realizes if he just sits, white's gonna get in. He's gonna get a great position. Prayan is going to enter with his rooks. Queen will also come in. It's just gonna be bad.
And now he blunders the
So he
rook.
plays D5. No, he plays D5. Strikes in the center, opening up the bishop. If you take.
So I can.
Yeah, what should we do? I'll give you 30 seconds to think and then we'll discuss. Srikanth, please keep the pen properly. Ink will spill and then there'll be problems.
No, this pen doesn't.
Wade's memory will be repeated in
Okay.
history.
So
Even if it leaves-
let's be quiet. In your mind, please, calculations. So this position deserves more thought, like at least 1 minute thought. Prayan thought for around 1 minute. Okay, what should we do here? Let's start with Srikanth.
E takes.
E takes d5. Okay, and what do you say, Ayan?
Rook to A7.
Rook to a7 and Prayan?
Knight C2.
Knight c2. Okay, so nobody wants to take this.
No.
No.
Prayan, no.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
I
I-
did that.
Kavish wants to take this. Yeah, you don't want to take?
No.
So I did that.
You did that, but is it fine? That's the first thing to think about, no?
No.
You shouldn't do that. Why not, Ayan?
Because then the knight's in a pin.
So if it's in a pin, we won't take the free pawn.
Sir, and the knight's considered weak.
Knight's considered weak. But you had a free pawn.
I know.
See, one second. You're getting a free pawn. So just because you're in a pin, you should not reject it.
Sir.
1 second, Srikanth. So you have to decide if that pin is a problem or not. So
Yes,
is
sir, I'd
the,
say it's a problem.
why is it a problem?
Because, sir, after knight takes e5,
Huh.
then queen to c7 and the
Yeah,
next
knight's
Gone.
targeted. Even e6 and the knight's gone. I mean, you can't even you can play f4, but
or knight to
Ha, ha.
g4.
Oh yeah.
yeah, you can play f4, but then d4 wins a piece.
After knight to g4.
So there are
Sir,
threats
knight
here.
to d4.
Knight to G. But yeah, d4 wins a piece. So
So
knight takes
C5.
pawn,
The-
queen moves, and when you save your knight, d4 wins a piece.
Sir, actually, if you take E takes D5,
E takes d5 is also a blunder.
because then you push your.
E4 and your knight is gone. You're not seeing the monster over there. So
Blunder.
it's very easy to blunder here. Knight takes pawn is a blunder. It's like a not a careless blunder, but this is a very careless blunder. Pawn takes or knight takes. So that means we have to either go with rook a7, what Ian did, or get your queen or knight out of there. Like queen a3 makes sense. Knight c2 is getting out of the fork, but it's not active, right? I can play pawn takes and problems. So it's better to move the
After
queen in.
knight to c2, isn't there d4?
d4 d takes. What's the problem? Knight c2, the problem is pawn takes b4, I think. You can't
What's
take
it
back.
then?
You can't take back, the knight has.
Okay.
So he'll have to play queen b3. So better move the queen. So in the game, Prayan played knight takes pawn.
And
Did the
gone.
opponent find what Ian said?
No.
Let's see. Opponent directly took, which is a big mistake. Like once you fianchetto the bishop, na that bishop is like a valuable thing for the king, for the black player. He should not exchange it just carelessly, casually. So now Prayan is doing fine.
Sir, knight to c6.
Now,
Nine.
then pawn hangs, na queen takes pawn.
And then rook hangs. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, rook hang, yeah, rook hang, rook
But
hang,
then-
rook hang.
Knight has to move.
So knight c6 wins, no? Again, opponent missed it. I mean, he played d4. He
No,
can.
sir, it does not win.
How does it
How?
not win? Knight c6.
Oh, it does. Yes, it does.
Or it does not win. Knight c6 takes.
And then
Good.
we take with the queen.
Knight takes back. You take the rook. Knight e7 check. I fork.
Okay.
So you win a rook. I win a rook. You move your knight. I move the knight back. Or you take. I take. So it's still fine. In the game, opponent played d4,
So you didn't resend.
and now rook a7, attacking the queen. And now opponent plays knight c6. Things are heating up. What to do? Let's take 30 seconds to decide here. What should Prayan do for white? Yes. Nobody has decided. Your queen's hanging, your rook is hanging. This was a move you wanted, no? Iron. Knight c6. Now what to do for white?
We just take the queen.
Yeah, take the queen, right? But here Prayan did something interesting.
Ambitious.
Not ambitious, he did something
Dubious.
super weird.
Knight d5.
No, you will never guess his next move. Even if I give you like 10 chances.
D3.
Okay, 10 chances. 10 chances. 3 chances per person. Let's see if you can guess Prayan's move. Yeah.
c5.
No. 1 chance over. Huh? Can you guess Prayan's next move?
Sir.
Ian?
B3.
No.
No.
Yes.
Knight g4.
No. 1 chance gone, huh, everyone's.
How?
King H1.
Nah.
Sir, I think.
Last chance of Ian.
Sir, queen d5.
Nah. Last chance for Kavish also.
Oh. Rook a8.
Nah.
Sir, actually,
After that move, it's still equal.
Queen
Like,
C7.
no.
sir, actually, whatever I would do it.
No, don't take. It's really anything that helps. No, last chance for both of them.
What?
Last chance for them. Let them finish.
He did three
He did. Funny thing is that move doesn't affect the position that much. It's still equal.
Wait, what?
But shock value is there. Okay, time to decide. Last chance. Come on, guys. You're never.
Knight d5.
Huh?
95.
Knight d5.
Yeah, 95.
No, it's not. He
95.
played queen g7.
Why?
Yeah, but even
At
if I
first,
was
no,
badly-
yeah. Let's
Oh, that's why.
decode it. Let's decode the move. So, does this move help Prayan? What do you say? No.
It's just an exchange of queens, right?
No,
Yeah,
then
but-
he'll attack my knight, but my knight is already attacked from below.
Huh?
No, see, if he takes it, I took the rook. See, a king takes queen, no? I take my rook.
Hmm.
I mean, his queen with my rook. He moves his knight to. Oh, wait, not.
Why would he move his
He'll just
knight?
take the
He'll
knight.
just take the knight, yeah.
So it doesn't change anything. So after the exchange, like in the previous position, instead of queen moves, if you after knight c6, if you directly take and then he takes,
What if you just take the d4 pawn, the queen?
So what about knight to d5? That's also.
knight to d5. Oh,
Just
you want
take-
to, knight d5, knight takes, knight f6 and then take.
What about just
Yeah.
take the pawn and d4 with the queen?
So the thing is, what Prayan thought is, after rook takes, he takes, my rook is hanging and my knight's hanging,
No.
which is why that's
I
what.
actually didn't see my knight hanging.
Oh, you didn't see the knight hanging. Okay, then this only helps the black king come into the
No,
game.
but
How is it knight?
This is- So rook takes queen would still have been fine. So rook takes queen, knight takes queen. How do you not lose a piece
Rook
here?
e7.
Yeah, rook
But it's the
e7 or
exact same
d5.
thing.
It's not the exact same thing. No? How is it? You're giving him a free move. Like
But
let's see,
sir, wait, sir.
queen was here.
Back to the position.
One second, I'm setting it. Patience. This queen was here.
When Prayan was ready to
Yeah,
do the
this was the position.
sack.
Hmm.
Sir, what if queen takes d4?
Queen takes d4. Then I just take the queen for free. Okay, so queen g7. The problem is now he takes, you take, and you just take a piece.
So what about queen?
You're losing a piece. In the other line, you're not losing a piece because you have rook to attack the knight. Here, you can't do that. Let's see if he took it. He must have.
He did.
Yeah.
He's definitely.
No, he didn't. He played knight e5. So the same line repeated with the king on g7. So opponent didn't take the free knight.
Yeah,
Even
so-
opponent didn't realize there was a free knight
But
on.
doesn't matter still.
Sir, now rook.
No.
Still, now rook d5 na? Now you're not losing anymore. Rook d5 or rook e7.
No,
na?
sir.
No, if you do, sir, if you do rook e7, then that rook will come.
Then you
No,
take
not
na.
rook. King will come.
Then you play rook.
King will
Oh,
come.
king will come. King will come.
Then
back.
will still
No, king will come to knight d5 for attacking the king. So rook e7 is okay. Knight is on d5. So that's fine. So after rook e7, knight takes pawn is better. Rook d5 would have been better. But okay, rook e7 was played. And now opponent took the pawn. It is still better for black because he's got extra pawns, right?
Just take the knight.
Oh, material is equal, but the pass pawns, two pass pawns. Take the knight. No, now it's white's turn. He moved the knight,
Should take the pawn.
but now black push.
Take the
Two pass
b2
pawns.
pawn.
B2 pawn. Oh yeah, B2 pawn. But it's more important to have these pass pawns, right? This is now too
But
good.
c pawn is not a pass pawn.
It is. Oh, it's
B
not.
pawn.
Yeah. It's not.
He
this
was
pass.
Takes it a
Yeah,
pass pawn.
good
But
pass.
next time the knight will take the
No,
b.
but it's white's turn. White doesn't have to play and doesn't have to give up the pawn. He plays knight c7. Interesting. Let's ask Kavish, if you are black, what's your next move?
Sir, knight b2.
You'll play knight b2.
Yeah.
One second. What about Srikanth?
Sir, king f6.
Here you play king f6. Okay. What about Prayan? What will you play?
For black, yes.
Yeah, for black.
Sir, from this position.
One second. Not decided. Ian?
King to g8.
King to g8. Okay. Now Kavish, after you play knight takes pawn,
Oh, he's
Knight
only
e6.
But it's not bad.
why is it not bad?
Sir, because he has.
So what will you play here for black?
I would take the pawn.
Exactly, knight takes pawn is possible. You just have to see knight takes pawn, knight e6, king f6. You are walking on a tight rope, but it's fine.
No, but he actually played G.
Yeah, that we will see. We are talking about this position. So here, the best move is knight takes pawn. We have to see knight e6, but we also have to see king f6. And then they take, we take. Exchange of rooks. And the knight is trapped almost. So in the game this happened, knight takes pawn happened,
Now pass.
knight e6, and the opponent did not find king f6. How much time he had? I don't know. King h7, and now Prayan is winning. Yeah.
No.
Not exactly because the two pawns, passed pawns. So it's not very clear. Yeah, very dangerous passed pawns.
He dead.
Takes, and now Prayan plays rook b1.
Needs to like checkmate the kings.
No, you need to go behind the pawns. Like, at least win this pawn. Then these are holdable. This will become weak.
But
Yeah, but the rook can't stop two pass pawns in the
sir,
back.
Yeah.
Sir, the
Two rooks.
So
might
king has
be
to
able
come in.
stop two
Sir, the
pawns.
d4 pawn is weak, so it depends on the c4. The c4.
Yeah, but then you have to take the b pawn first, right? So you have two rooks behind like this, here and here. Then the pawns can't go anywhere. They can go till here, that's it. But the problem is knight will also come and help. So you need your king. I don't know, this position is still winning for black actually. It's winning for black. It's minus 2
It would
point.
be like a knight up.
Yeah, it's exchange up for white,
When
but
you say winning, do you mean winning?
winning. It's minus 2.3. So it's a winning advantage for black. The pawns are too hard to stop. The knight, it's not a piece up for white. 1 second. It's not.
Exchange, huh?
It's an exchange up, so not a full piece. Now opponent played c3, defending the knight, and the pawn goes forward. Rook c7. Is it time to play d3? Can black
Yes,
play?
yes.
No, they can't.
No.
They can't.
Then
They can.
Can they?
They can't.
Rook takes pawn.
Ah, if they play D3 then.
Oh, they
Then
can.
rook takes
Actually,
pawn.
they can.
d2.
Yes.
Sir,
Can they?
black
Wait.
plays d4.
Really?
So pawn d3, rook takes pawn, d2. There's nothing.
Then-
The rook is stopping it, no?
Then,
So
sir,
d3 is not possible right now.
So, sir, I just thought king to f4.
Actually, wait.
No, sir, knight
Oh,
is
knight is
defending.
sorry, knight is
So
defending.
D3 is-
So you will win back the material with a better position. So d3 is possible after rook takes pawn, d2.
Now king to f1.
No, that won't work. You can't play d3 or d1 because the knight's there.
Wait,
If you take the
D3?
knight, he'll promote and checkmate you. So you can't move that rook. He'll have to move that.
What else to play? I mean, black will have to play d1 queens. No, I mean after
So
king
what
f1,
about king to-
king f1, d1 queens takes. It's a piece up, no, for black.
Sir, imagine,
Black's a piece up.
sir, imagine before king f1,
Huh.
white takes the knight and black promotes to a knight,
Mm-hmm.
forking both the rooks.
Rook was here. So d3 is playable. You just need a little bit of calculation here. Black needs to calculate, then d3 is playable. In the game, let's see what happened. After, oh, this happened. D3 happened. D3 was played. This is a very good opponent. He found d3.
Except
Rook
in
takes pawn.
find king f6.
Yeah. After d2,
Sir, what if you did? You could have played c1 instead of taking the pawn. I think so.
So that is
what
almost-
c1?
Rook c1
Sir, what about
before
rook
taking
to
the
f1?
pawn. Like,
You mean here after d3 you play rook c1? Then just d2 na mister. That's like walking into trouble. At least take the pawn, no? So rook takes
It's like
pawn.
d3. What if you take the knight?
Then the pawn from where? In which position?
In d3, this position. What if
No,
just
you
take the
can't.
knight?
Then rook takes pawn, I take back and I promote next move. So rook takes pawn, d2. Here Prayan didn't move the king. He played rook d1. And that's a full rook. Yeah, he is anyway. Now the difference is he also has a pawn. Black also has a pawn now.
Goes to rich for his bridges.
So now position is gone. Yeah, it was already gone. The 2 pawns were too much to handle.
rook c2?
How
Yeah,
much
rook
time
d1.
are we going to have for the games?
We'll see. Knight c3 and then.
I
Here
don't
you
know what
resign.
happened. I don't know what happened. I just resigned.
Oh, you resigned here. I understand. It's a piece down, but still, you got to
No,
fight.
no, I thought that I couldn't stop the pawn because you promote. I don't know what.
Take the.
I don't
Yeah,
know
rook
if
takes,
pressure
knight
this
takes.
happens there.
How much time you had? Let me see.
No, I had
You
time.
have 12 minutes, I mean.
But all that.
You can take some time to process the information. Na? I can understand you were in pressure, and you just cracked. But still. So where
So I
did
didn't have 12
You
minutes.
cracked it.
you have? Let me see. Last, you didn't have 12, 1 second.
I had 3 or something.
5 minutes 43 seconds you have. So here he resigned. So
5 minutes is a pretty good time.
He's like,
so where exactly did things go wrong for Prayan?
You could stall.
Bro,
I moved that queen and king take, but no. King took it. I gave a check.
Yeah, queen there and the
That
king
was
took
my
it.
mistake.
But even that position is slightly awkward. But yeah, once the pass pawns came, even though you won an exchange, it
Perhaps you
was
could stall
not
this.
enough.
You could stall the position.
Okay, so now we'll start our games.
Just continue.